Yeah, baby. 2-on-1. An Uzi and a dream. Leaping. Loving. Weapon switching. Whacking. Whack, 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 whack. Whack. Okay, on. That's enough. Cut the music. Well, hello there, humans and earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Bushka, and I want to talk to you about a fantastic run I had the other night with MrOuija. And it wasn't fantastic because we won a lot, although we did win a lot because we're those kind of guys. We're just natural born winners, baby. It was fantastic because we had a lot of fun. And we also did some very, very cool things tactically that got us across the line. And not the least of which was just his tenacious refusal to fall over and die. Like, we were reviving each other like bosses. Time and time again. You can see I don't even have a vest, I don't have a helmet, but I don't care. I've got one med kit and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get my good man Ouija up. Now, before I go through this, there's a couple of little bits of housekeeping I want to cover off on. One is, if you haven't signed up yet to the ESL Mobile Open and you're in North America or US, like the USA, Canada or Mexico, you really, really should, because that is a fantastic opportunity for you at absolutely no cost to yourself to get on board the esports freight train, get better, play against the best players, play with your mates. All you have to do is sign up at the link in the description below. That will take you through to the sign up page, courtesy of moi, and it'll let you know exactly what to do. And if you win and you do well, you'll get shipped to New York. Oh, hello. And you get to play on stage at ESL 1 in New York. That's the ESL Mobile Open, sponsored by AT&T. And you never know, I might even be there, because there is no, well, there's no end to your talents, but there's no beginnings to mine. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Now, back to this game, which was hilarious. You can see we're in boot camp, and we have pushed and cleared a bunch of squads after that very, very tough start. Now, there's people all over there. There's people over there. And there's also squads all around the natural bowl of boot camp. All the ridges around boot camp are covered in squads. We have found this out now because I've been belted coming in through this window here. Ouija, again, look how fast my hit point bar is going down, because I've had to be revived a couple of times here, and Ouija's had to be revived a couple of times here. And both of us have managed to persevere, because we just love a good stoush and will not give in. Ouija is downstairs, and he's got the clock ticking up here. Me and this bloke are in the escape room, just waiting for someone to come and rescue us. Me and this guy just getting to know each other better. I really should have switched the mic on here and had a chat to him. But Ouija is like literally trying to get to the top of the ladder so he can just help a brother out. And the hit point bar is, come on, clutch or kick, you clown. You've got to clutch this out, Azza. Come on, buddy. Oh, there is literally not a single hit point left on my screen. And he's closed the door behind him too. Did you see that? So this bloke couldn't leave. I love him. I love the way he works. Yeah, so great game and good fun. A lot of really good players in Asia at the moment around the diamond tier of FPP, because everyone just hot drops, right? And dies or doesn't die in the first minute of the game. So you lose a lot of rating, hot dropping, getting 5 kills and dying, you know, coming 20th. But it doesn't stop everyone from having a crack, which is good fun. And that's one of the reasons I love FPP. Oh, hello! There's a lobster coming in through the window. You might note in the next game that we both jump in lobster suits. Now, you've probably seen this from an intro. This is what I mean. Like, there was a Japanese squad the other side of sheds. Ouija and I, and then there's another squad over there. There's another squad to the east. I'm like, oh, come on, Ouija, I'm going to get you up. You've probably seen this in an intro. I'm just like, I'm trying to get Azza up. We've got each other up so much, but we just can't do it again. And then I'm going to run and just evade. Like, there's a squad to my west. There's a squad to my east. There's a squad coming in through boot camp to the north. I think the other guys wiped them. We've got knocked going up into the top. I've got, again, no hit points left. I'm jerking around like I've chucked a toaster in the bathwater and just trying to get up the top where hopefully I can lie down in the grass and get a heal off. And, of course, there's someone just lying down in the grass at the top. Just waiting for me to sit still. And I'm thinking, okay, that's enough. If they were there, they'd have shot at me by now, surely. But no, that wasn't enough, and ta-ta. So you can see we were hanging on to life with our fingernails, refusing to give in, consistently just clawing our way across the line. So we got to the last game of the night and we said, this is it. We've got to get over here because, you know, it's been tough. And we dropped, and immediately there was an ace squad drop next to us in lobster suits, which is great. Love a bit of lobster suit work. And we are going to clear these guys. And again, almost on impact, one of us is going to get knocked and the other one's going to get him up. Like, this was such a great fun night because we could not do it easy. And then, of course, we both get in lobster suits because lobster suits are awesome. I can't believe I didn't get a lobster suit. I really should have got a lobster suit. Straight away, I'm checking what outfit I got on. I need to get that lobster suit. Anyway, nothing much happens from Paradise, so we push all the way back down to boot camp. And there's another bloke in a lobster suit. Yep, thanks very much. Thirsty. Can't get enough of that thirsty stuff. And then we run into a really fun gunfight here. Have you ever had one of those situations where someone does like exactly what you do? And it was almost like dealing with a carbon copy. So I thought I'd done this pretty well. I smoked up. There's someone pushing in, right? So I grind the stairs in. Now, this is something I really advise as a very good tactic. I grind both entry areas. And then I start spraying it. But he doesn't come in. And I'm like, wow, I'm impressed so far. That's pretty solid. And then we both start doing it, and I'm thinking, I'll go outside. Oh! He does exactly the same thing. It's like running into a carbon copy of myself. He just was doing exactly the same thing again and again and again. So I get Azza up, wear our lobster suits, and we're desperate for approbation and love. And we're just sticking together. And this is one of the best things about PUBG Mobile when played with mates, is as long as you don't play the blame game. We've all done it before, like we die and then we start blaming each other. But if you've got good mates, they'll tell you to pull your head in. Like Swiss Cheesel and Ouija, if I even make the slightest noise about someone having done something wrong, don't worry, mate. There is plenty of smack comes my way, mate. Pull your head in, you big grub. And it gets you into a very good state of mind where you just have fun and try and get each other across the line. And playing for the bloke next to you is, I mean, it's a very much a cliche, but it makes it so much more fun when you're doing that. And when the challenge is more about getting there as a team than it is getting there solo, you play better. And you can see there's more lobsters. Freaking lobsters everywhere, dude. Just lobster dudes everywhere. I want to do a video on the gun skins, my favorite gun skins. I'll see if I can get PUBG Mobile to sponsor one of those because I really love the gun skins. I don't play TPP much. I believe in FPP as a far superior product. So, unfortunately, I've got to find a gun skin video. Time to do a gun skin video. I think that'd be great. Now, something you might have noticed here is Ouija and I are a little bit apart, but this whole time we've been doing well because our connectivity has been excellent. And we actually went different sides there, not intentionally, but we both called that we need to gatekeep that edge from the Lobster Boys. And we both went separate paths to get there. Last part of the game. 3 other humans left. We are pretty certain that they are over towards warehouses. In fact, that they're in that area there, in those houses there, the 3-stack. So we're starting to just drop an artillery barrage on the 3-stack. Should be fun. And no action. No activity. Not sure where they've gone. Definitely around the back there. But no visibility. And again, we're still staying very, very close. And this is something when you're playing well and you're playing well together, in terms of tactical gameplay, not so much just, you know, being able to make things happen, because we weren't playing great in terms of the actual hand-eye coordination during this game. We were far more about double guns on one target and getting it done that way than we were about smashing them with pure skill and all that kind of thing. Like, it just wasn't our night. But we were very, very good in support. And support gameplay is an art all to itself. Watch how we move all throughout this final phase, where we're going to the same front. So it's always 2 guns on one target whenever possible. Azza can't talk at the moment, so we're using a lot of the in-game markers to let each other know what's going on. And it comes up that it's been a funny run, and it's going to continue to be a funny run as we get to the end of it here. We've decided we're going to push. Now, we are an aggressive pairing. Ouija is more aggressive than me. Like, it's nuts. I quite often will just play solo versus squad and not stop. And then I'll get in a game with Ouija, and I'm like, oh, man, it's like we need to put the reins on this kid. He just keeps wandering off into the supermarket, and they call his name over the speakers. Could we have Mr. Ouija's mum or dad, please, to the service desk? He's wandered off again. So we start pushing in here at the last. And, of course, the one time that we're not in connectivity, Ouija gets knocked. So it's now 2-on-1. Absolutely desperate stakes. Now, I've lost a little bit of the hit point pool there. I go for the jump here. Beautiful setup, but he just goes to the back of the stairs. And then he does, I think he's going to do the jump on me. And oh my God. Wow. Nothing left on the vest. No, nothing left on the vest. About 10 hit points left, and we get the win. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a bit of giggle for once on the channel. Still with a little bit of a tactical talk through. But wow, that was a fun night. And I hope you guys can have that kind of a night with your buddies, because, gee, it was so much fun to do that with Azza and the boys and actually go ham in Amsterdam. Until next time, look after yourselves, humans. And if you want to vote, I'm in that thing that you can vote for, and the, you know, top player thing, whatever. Just go down there to the NA and South America and North America section, NA and SA, and vote for number 11, I think it is, the Bushka, the big bloke with a headset on. Until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.